Good morning. Good morning. Shortly after 4 a.m. this morning at the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, a head count was taken and it was determined that there were 2 inmates unaccounted. We immediately placed the entire facility on lockdown and continued our investigation. We immediately notified every and all resources available to the Indian River County Sheriff's Office and began a grid search, which ultimately turned into a more significant search with that to include the utilization of the U.S. Marshals and adjoining counties and adjoining police departments. At this time, we do know that 25-year-old Levidius Taylor, 5'7", 140 pounds, multiple tattoos. We do know that he was recently convicted of murder within the last month and was awaiting departure to Department of Corrections, which is typical. We understand that Mr. Taylor has ties in this community as well as Georgia as well as the Orlando area. His cellmate was Mr. Rondell Reid, who is 52 years of age. Additionally, being 52 years of age, Mr. Reid was awaiting murder trials for a murder that occurred in Indian River County earlier this year. Both of these individuals are considered high-risk inmates. Please, I encourage your viewers to use caution when dealing with these 2 subjects, but I will tell you that the members of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office are working every available lead, and we look for closure in this case as soon as possible.
Do you know, are they on foot, are they in a car?
We're developing leads on the transportation mode that they may have used, yes.
You know exactly how they escaped?
Not exactly. We do know that it was a very elaborate scheme. We also know that it was very detailed in the way they departed the premises.
Why do you think that, Sheriff?
From the physical evidence that we've recovered so far, this is not something that happened overnight.
Are there schools around that should be worried? Should anyone be worried?
We're working in concert with Indian River County School Board, and the affected schools in the immediate area are under Code Yellow. Excellent dialogue with the school system, and we feel very comfortable that our children in our schools are safe.
What does Code Yellow imply?
Code Yellow is one below lockdown, where they are certainly aware of what's going on.
And what does the search entail in terms of how far from the jail is the search?
Both of these inmates have ties out of the state of Florida. That's why we immediately have the United Marshals service helping us for their multi-nationwide jurisdictional purposes. We're very confident that as the leads continue to come in, more leads will be developed and these suspects will be in our custody soon.
Do you think they have weapons?
We have no indications of any weapons involved at this time.
Do you think they had outside help?
We're looking at every lead possible.
Are they from this area?
Mr. Taylor is from this area. However, he has ties in the Orlando area as well as the Georgia area. We know that Mr. Taylor has fled to Georgia in the past. And we know that Mr. Reid has fled to Kentucky, Indiana, and a few other areas.
Reid had escaped from a super maximum facility in Texas. What had been done with him being here
I can't confirm if Reid has a prior escape, but I will tell you that he was in maximum lockdown and he was cellmates with Mr. Taylor.
So you do think that they planned this?
We have indicators that, yes.
How big of a jump do you think they got on you guys? Say it again.
That's still being determined. We're looking at all of the available audio and video surveillance that we have throughout this perimeter, and that information will be forthcoming.
Are you looking for 2 women in a Jeep, possibly with a narrative?
No.
Anything else you want the viewers to know?
Only to have their eyes and ears open for any type of suspicious person, a 25-year-old black male and a 52-year-old white male. We do know that the black male no longer has his dreadlocks. Those photos that you may have, please eliminate the dreadlocks, as well as the white male, the 52-year-old Reid. We do know that his hair is gray. I think some photos you may have darker hair. Again, he was awaiting trial for first-degree murder. And again, Mr. Taylor was recently convicted and sentenced, and we were awaiting him for transportation to the Department of Corrections.
The latest photo of Reid had him with the neck collar.
Right.
Does he still have that?
He does not. Inmate Reid does not have the neck collar as in the most recent photo that we have of him.
Sheriff, what kind of condition, given that Reid was brought here with the injury from his accident, what kind of condition was he in that you're aware of last?
It's my understanding that he had been in our medical wing on numerous occasions. However, the information that I have now is that he had basically healed from the injuries sustained in a car crash several months ago.
The information that we had on Reid is that he did have an escape attempt, or a successful escape in North Carolina a few decades ago. I can't recall the circumstances, but was that is that something that you folks had taken into account when you brought him here?
Absolutely. There's a classification process that we use with every inmate. Every inmate is dangerous. Every inmate cannot be trusted. I urge your viewers and the public to be cautious with any type of inmate, regardless of their classification. They cannot be trusted, and they're all criminals. That's why they're in our custody. This particular Reid, we will be following up on that and the leads that he has throughout the nation. That's it.
If people think they see this person,
Absolutely. You call 911. Wherever you are, you call 911. The tips lines are available, but given the circumstances surrounding this case, I would encourage you to call 911. These are bad men, and we need them behind bars.
Sheriff, you don't think they're on the grounds or near here anymore?
No, we don't.
What? I mean,
Our investigative findings lead us to believe that they are not on the premises. We will be having another briefing at noon. If you're available for that with updated information, I have constant briefings with the investigators, so I hope to have more information for you at noon.
will that be here or will that be?
Yes, sir. It'll be outside the front of the sheriff's office at 12 noon.
Sheriff, driving down 41st Avenue, there were orange cones and deputies set up. Are they doing checkpoints or searching vehicles in and
Yes.
around the area?
Yes, and asking questions. Yes.